Hi, it's me, Maxie Monroe, and I'm back. I've got more fitness tips and exercises for you. So, I wanted to post just a couple exercises per video. So, for this one, we're actually not going to use very much. I've got some dumbbells, I've got a chair. We're going to be working some legs, so we're going to be using our own body to do these exercises. So you could have a mat, but really if you've got a nice stable surface of a floor, if you're on a rug, you could probably do it on a rug, but I would recommend having your runners on. Okay, so we're going to start. So in the first exercise, we're going to do what we call a squat plie. So it comes from the ballet position of what ballerinas do. They do this plie kind of thing. In fitness, we do this a lot. We basically open our legs up so they're wider than hip distance apart. And the whole objective here is that you're going to go down into the position where you're kind of, like, you can go lower, but I would say just about here is comfortable for me. I think if I go any lower, it actually hurts a bit more, too much pressure on my knee. So again, safety. So if you do have any type of knee issues, please, please, please don't do this. Or if you're going to do it, then don't go down to full position. So the idea of the exercise is when you go down into plie, you can put your hands on your waist if it makes it easier. You're going to go down as you breathe in. You're going to exhale, and you're going to really contract all the muscles in the legs above the kneecap. You want to really engage those muscles above the kneecap and your glutes. So down and exhale and up. Down and exhale up. Now you can do it even slower. You can hold it for a moment and come up. So the more that you go into a position where you stop and hold, you're actually applying more tension on those muscles, which is great. But keep in mind only if you have legs that are strong. Now for people that are weight trainers and fitness enthusiasts, this is just not enough for you. You may want to add weight. Sometimes I would add actually, a 20-pound weight in the middle here and go down and up. How I would add to that is I would also go down into the position and then just pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up. We do that a lot in our Pilates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up. So there are things that you can add to it as well, but the idea here is really to go and contract as you come up, really engaging all those muscles. So that's the first exercise. In the second exercise, I'm using a chair because I don't have a bench. We're going to do what we call a single leg bench lunge. So normally I would have a bench. I'm using a chair. I could use weights, but I really want to show technique first. The idea of this is that you're going to go into a lunge using a single leg, and you're going to use the bench for the other leg. So when you're doing this, just make sure that you're in a position where the knee isn't extended over the ankle or the foot. It needs to come down in that position where it's like a 90-degree angle. So the key to this one is if you are not comfortable in a lunge with both feet on the ground, do not do this because you are probably going to hurt yourself. So you need to work up to this. Even if I haven't done this for a long time, I typically would start with lunges with both feet on the ground, and then I would build up to this. So the idea here when you go down, engaging that, and as I come up, I'm actually engaging the glute at the back here. So I'm actually working two parts. I've got the quad, and then I've got my glutes here as well. So, and then the other thing I noticed is my chair moves, sorry about that. You want to make sure that this is stable. That's not a good example. And then we'll just do the other leg just real quick. Again, depending on your level, you could do, to start, if you're new at this, just try a couple until you get in a position where you are comfortable and you're balanced. Like when I do these, I can normally do them without not even thinking about like I'm gonna fall over. And I would add the weights as well. So again, breathing in. So come up, engage the glute at the back. Okay, it's important to try to work all these different muscle groups, okay? And normally I would do 3 sets of 15 for either leg. In the last one, it's one I do usually on the mat, but If I get on the mat, you may not see it as well. So sometimes what I do is I do it from standing up. So I've just got a stable thing here. Basically, it's the one where we're working the glutes. So all we're doing is we're holding something and we're pushing out. And what that's doing is it's isolating the glute muscle for me to work. And I'm stable because I've got something I'm holding on to, and I've got my leg that is on the floor. And the other thing I like to do as well to help with stretching the hamstring, I used to do this a lot. I don't do it all the time, but it's actually good for stretching, is I would take the leg and I would actually just kick it up and then go back. So that's something you could add, but again, do not do it if you're not flexible. I've lost a lot of my flexibility over the years, but you know, I really try to work on exercises that would help to actually stretch those muscles. So that's it for now. So those are the 3 exercises. So we talked about the plie squat, the single leg bench lunge, and then the last one being the one where I'm basically isolating the muscle of the glute and then pressing it out like that. So you're so it's the same one when you're on the mat and pulling up. So I do like to do that one. I feel like it really engages the glute. Okay, so hope you're staying well and focused and positive. And my water, yeah. Remember, drink your water. That's important for hydration. And if you have any questions or you want to give me any tips or points or you know, anything, I would love to hear from you. I'm on Instagram, on the couch with Maxie Monroe, or these will be posted on my YouTube at Maxie Monroe. I've got more videos to come. They're just short and sweet and just a couple exercises to help you work out while we're in this together. And I'm glad that you joined me, and thank you for taking the time, and I hope that I hope you learned something or even one of the exercises today and I helped you. Anyway, stay well, and I'll see you soon.